I'm Superhero Mike at the Bio Buzz Center, and I'm joined here by Superhero Double R, as in Robyn Rosenberger. One of the themes of this year's International Convention for Bio is honoring everyday superheroes, so the people who help fuel and feed and heal the world. But your company, Tiny Superheroes, as your shirt says, is focused on the children, and specifically kids who are battling the kinds of diseases and disorders that the life sciences sector is working to address as well. So how did all this get started? Where'd you get this idea, and what are these capes all about?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So Tiny Superheroes kind of started on a whim. I was making superhero capes for my kids and my nephew just for fun. I was working at a software company, and at night I was just crafting. And I had been following the blog of a girl named Super Brenna. Her name was Brenna, but we call her Super Brenna.
This is a girl who was sick?
Yeah, she was born with a very severe skin disorder called harlequin ichthyosis. And I was just really mesmerized by the strength that her family was exuding during this very difficult time. And I had recently become a mom myself, so I was really touched by her story. And one night I vividly remember I was rocking my son, and I had this aha moment that Brenna needed a cape. So I reached out to her family and sent her and her super sidekick brother superhero capes. And I was hoping that they would understand that what I meant by it was that I think they're extraordinary, and that from the outside that I can look at their story and see that what they're overcoming is more than most of us could ever endure.
What's happened since then?
So we kept sending capes. We've sent over 6,500 capes to all 50 states and 16 countries to kids overcoming all sorts of illnesses and disabilities. So people will come to our website and nominate their tiny superhero, and through generous sponsors, we are able to send them all capes.
And so far here at Bio, for example, we're just getting started. You're keeping a running tally. There are 17 so far that have been sponsored.
So far, we're hoping for big numbers here, and every cape sponsored at Bio 2015 will go to a child in Philadelphia.
All right, so if people want to help, what do they do? Where do they go, and how much does it cost?
First, they come to booth 5007.
Or if they're not here,
they go to tinysuperheroes.com. You can sponsor a cape for a child for $35, or you can buy your own cape for $45, and a second one will be donated.
Interesting. Now, we all remember the fascination of Bat Kid and how the world just became enthralled with that whole phenomenon in San Francisco. And of course, Make-A-Wish even said yesterday here in Philadelphia that superhero wishes are the #1 wish of sick children that they, grant the wishes for. Wow. So all this makes perfect sense.
Yeah, definitely. We have seen it firsthand that these capes really do bring hope and strength and courage to not only the child, but to their entire family.
What kind of feedback do you get?
I think we have tons of stories. One of my favorite stories is a girl named Sophia, and I was lucky enough to be able to deliver her cape in Tacoma in Seattle. And when I got to the hospital, I was surprised to find all of her siblings in the waiting room, and I didn't know Sophia was on life support at the time. And she was born with Down syndrome and was battling leukemia, and I was really, moved at the moment. So we were able to give her cape, and 2 years later, Sophia is an amazing toddler running around. You would never have any idea what she overcame, but I was there and I know what she overcame.
And I'm sure there are many, many other stories like that. And just so people know, there's stuff for your dog, there's bags, there's water bottles. If you're not into the cape, you can do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, so we would love to see you on our website or at the convention.
All right, Robyn Rosenberger with Tiny Superheroes. Thanks for joining us here at the Bio Buzz Center. Up, up, and away.